Hey guys, Jacob from AZ Trash Trucks here. I'm here with my 2025 cart update. I totally meant to get this posted in April, but obviously life kind of got in the way. And yeah, I didn't get around until today pretty much. So starting off here, I've got the 64-gallon Toter EVR2 in Bluestone from the city of Goodyear. This was actually a custom demo cart used to pitch a color code to the city. Unfortunately, that didn't go through because of funding issues, but I ended up with this cool cart as a result of it. So yeah, it's got the safe waste latch on here. It's just branded with Toter for waste equipment, and then Recycle Across America sticker on there. Yeah, super nice cart. I'm a big fan of 64-gallon toters. I like the way they look, and they seem to do pretty well with most of the trucks over here. And then right here is the 64-gallon SSI Schaefer M series. Again, also used for the color code presentation. This also has a safe waste latch on it. This time it's actually branded with safe waste. Yeah, super nice cart. I've used both of these for collection quite a few times actually, when I have just a little bit of extra recycling or whatever. This tree's getting out of hand. Right here is the 64-gallon Auto Edge from Right Away Disposal, which is now Waste Connections of Arizona for those of you who do not normally follow my channel. Yeah, super nice cart. I am pretty glad I was able to get one of these because these are not the most common things in the world, especially from Right Away Disposal. They normally do 95-gallon carts. It's in really good condition. There's no cracks or anything. It's just pretty scuffed up from rapid rails and probably some 7000s from the Phoenix yard. And then over here is the ABC Disposal Rare Universal, also from the Right Away Disposal yard. I lied in my last cart update. I apparently did not know what I was talking about. This was not purchased by Right Away Disposal. They were purchased by Allied Waste in early 2000s. I'm not entirely sure when, but ABC Disposal is now part of Republic Services. I found that out when I was at the Republic Services yard. Yeah, but this was at the Right Away Disposal yard. Yeah, it's a pretty cool cart. I've always enjoyed the way Rare Universals look, particularly in this color scheme. It does have the older style lid on it, which is kind of cool. Little bit of an odd serial number placement. It's not centered at all, but yeah, the hot stamp's in great condition. No fading at all. And the only thing wrong with it is this crack here. Otherwise, it is in mint condition. Then over here is the 64-gallon lime green WMX Cascade. This was a former WMX of Phoenix cart, used somewhere between the late 90s and into the early 2000s until it ended up in my neighbor's backyard, actually. I've had this cart for almost 5 years now. I had it pretty much since I moved in. I asked my neighbor for it when I saw it. But yeah, I just got some extra cart parts in here, mostly just wheels and stuff. Yeah, just got a couple of Cascade wheels, Waste Management Bush Systems tub, I believe from Tucson. Yeah, super nice cart. Very glad to have one of these. I've wanted a WMX cart for a very long time. But yeah, sorry, this tree's in the way. It's kind of hard to get in here now. I got so many carts. Right here is the 95-gallon Auto Millennium from Waste Management. The blue lid on it. Pretty common cart around here, although a lot of them are going away now with the new stupid Cascade Evos and the new Waste Management logoing. I'm actually a pretty big fan of Millenniums. They seem to work out pretty well. I think they're one of the better carts the Auto has produced. I think partially because it's not originally their design, but yeah, super nice cart. I've used it again several times for extra recycling. Very glad to have it. I had two of them at one point. One of them ended up at my old school or used as a composter. I took the better one of the two. And then let's swap that. On to the new carts. Several of them over here. First off, I got the 95-gallon Rareg EG demo cart. Huge thank you to my contact at Rareg for getting this to me. This was quite a nice surprise. This cart was actually in Los Angeles when I was there for a factory tour. RPC 003 or 0000003 is the serial number on it. It is, like I said, a 95-gallon EG with the newer style Rareg lid on there, and then with this IML with about Rareg. Like I said, this is a demo cart. This would be used at Waste Expo or something like that. Although I think this one pretty much just hung out in the distribution center, or not the distribution center, the plant, and kind of moved over when they moved everything from Los Angeles to Buckeye. And then speaking of Buckeye, there is a 95-gallon Allied Waste Auto Edge in mint condition. This one has the Allied Waste / City of Buckeye IML on here. This is one of very few remaining that have a legible, let alone perfect IML. This cart is in perfect condition. There are no scuffs, no scratches, nothing, almost nothing wrong with this. I was very, very lucky to grab this from the Public Services Yard when I was there for a tour a while back. It looks like this cart has honestly never been used. It looks like it hasn't been touched by a truck ever. It is basically brand new. But yeah, I particularly like the hot stamping on here. I'm a big fan of that hot stamp. Yeah, I just use this old toter lid to keep the IML in decent shape. And then over here, also from Buckeye, also from the Republic Services Yard, the 95-gallon Rareg FA. I have always really enjoyed these carts. These are probably one of my favorites. Very more cleaner than it was inside. It's not like the cleanest cart in the world, but it's pretty good. These were used by Paradise Waste, which is now Allied Waste, which is now Republic Services, in the city of Buckeye. It's actually got a Buckeye sticker on there. I'm not sure what those stickers were used for. If anyone knows, please let me know. But yeah, this side hot stamp is not in the best condition, but that side's way better. Yeah, it's in pretty good condition. There's no cracks or anything. It's just pretty scuffed up from rapid rails and pythons and auto wrenches and whatnot they had over there. Super glad to have that cart. I've been wanting one for a very, very, very long time. So huge thank you to the supervisors over at Republic for letting me grab those two when I was there for my yard tour. And then, since it's right here, the City of Litchfield Park 18-gallon auto recycling tub. You guys have probably seen this one before. Originally purchased by Allied Waste in green, which is interesting, with no Allied Waste logoing. But this was used for, obviously, recyclables in Litchfield Park in the early 2000s, probably around between 2002 to 2006, pretty much. Yeah, this is one of very, very, very few left, if any. Yeah, it's only got one little crack in the bottom, so it's a very nice find. Here is another 95-gallon Paradise Waste Rareg FA. Same deal. Relatively, this one's probably a little bit dirtier inside. This one was really nasty when I first got it. Yeah, it's got a little bit of spray paint and some scuffs on it, but the hot stamp's not in the best condition. Yeah, this will probably be going to a buddy of mine at some point. But yeah, 2 carts, very glad to have them. So yeah. And then moving on over here to the 35-gallon and 20 over there. Right here is a 35-gallon waste management Cascade Icon or Eco Cart, whatever you want to call it. This is from the city of Litchfield Park. Yeah, very clean inside. No side load scuffs, which is very uncommon there. This was, you could go to say this is in mint condition, pretty much. But yeah, I really enjoy these little Cascades. I've really like the way they look. I've wanted one again for a long time. But yeah, super nice cart. It does not have a tipper bar. I might try and grab one with a tipper bar. We'll see. But yeah. And then over here, also from Litchfield Park, 35-gallon Rare Universal or plastic bar, whatever you want to call it. Just with the recyclables only stickering on there, along with the hot stamp. Again, very nice cart. I really like 35-gallon Rares, especially with the waste management logoing on them. Very large serial number text, which is kind of interesting. These, I'm a huge fan of that label on there. That's probably my favorite waste management recycling label. But over here is another cart from Litchfield Park. The 35-gallon EVR1 from Toter. Again, Litchfield Park cart. This were used when Waste Management first got the contract to Litchfield. I think there were only about 600 or so bought by the city, or not by the city, by Waste Management. Somewhere around 6, probably about 6 to 800, somewhere in between there. But there's still a fair amount of these left, just not many of them have tipper bars. That one's finally got a better lid on it. It's got a better hot stamp on there. Got a rotting grapefruit. Over here, again, there's a lot of fruit flies back here. 35-gallon waste management Reg NB. This is different, actually. If you look at them side by side here, see that the molds are completely different. Look at the size of the pocket back there versus this one. That's the Universal, that's an NB. Have the same lid though, which is interesting. And then they also have this little indent on the side here, and the bib on this is much more rigid than that on the Universal. Yeah, very similar parts, just slightly different. This one actually came from Tucson. Huge thank you to Philip with Garbage Trucks of Tucson for getting that to me. Drove this thing all the way up here. It does have a little crack in the lid, but it's whatever. And then over here, another 35-gallon Toter GBR1. This time with no tipper bar and waste management stickering on there. This one has a better hot stamp on it. I have really as you can obviously tell, I really like 35-gallon EVR1s because they're arguably one of my favorite carts ever produced, specifically by Toter in general. And then over here, another 35-gallon Rare Universal. This has been my pretty much little baby since I got it. Only a little bit of damage here, just a little bit of a nick on that axle holder there. Hot stamp's not in the best shape. She's pretty beat up, but otherwise in good shape. There used to be information on this lid here. That's long gone. It actually used to look a lot like that. But yeah. Then over here, the first one made in 15 years. The custom 35-gallon Toter EVR1 NorCal Waste Systems version with the new lid on that. Huge thank you to the guys at Toter for getting that to me. That was a unexpected present from them. So huge thank you to them. And then right here, the 25-gallon or 20-gallon, whatever you want to call it, 80-liter something false bottom rare Pacific dealio, basically used in California and exclusively in California. Actually, no, Oregon. But yeah, super nice cart. This was also obviously a rare demo cart, but it does have a similar serial number to that EG over there. But yeah, super nice little cart. I always thought these were kind of neat, and thought a 20 would be cool to have in my collection. But yeah, super nice little cart. I've never used it before, obviously. It's a little dirty inside, but yeah. And then inside, one of 4 ESD food waste pails that I still have. Yeah, this was kind of saved from the back of a pack more, actually. In San Diego, the guys were told to dump everything in the green carts, and I was able to save several of these food waste pails. Again, if anyone wants one for whatever reason, hit me up. I'll ship it to you just for a couple bucks. Yeah. Yeah, this is the main collection over here. If anyone is interested in, for whatever reason, trading that thing, or maybe that EG, or one of those Litchfield Park toters, I can get you one of those pretty easy. Hit me up in the comment section or DM me on Instagram, and I'll work that out with you. But this is my main collection, like I said. And then over on the other side of the house, I still got my city carts and stuff. Over here, the city carts, I pretty much just have the same ones as last time. This is the 95-gallon Toter EVR2. Like I said, same cart as last time. And then over here, just the more sun-faded recycling decal. 95-gallon Sierra. Pretty new car. This one's probably probably 2 years old now. And then over here, another Toyota EVR2, 95-gallon, just kind of faded hot stamping. Just kind of the difference there between the hot stamping. The newer toters had like kind of a list of recyclables up in this area for a little bit. And then, we changed over to Sierras, but this still has a list of recyclables. It's just missing the graphics that the toters had. And then over here is just kind of a old school Rubbermaid roughneck can. The lid's right there. I use it obviously for Diet Coke cans. And then United Solutions Hyper Tough thing, whatever you want to call it. I use it for plastic bottles for not really CRV, but whatever you guys want to call it. Anyways, yeah, that's pretty much it for my card update. Yeah, thank you guys for watching, and see you next one.